Evra was watching TV when I got in. "Any news?" I asked.
"No," he replied.
"Mr. Crepsley didn't miss me?"
"He barely noticed you were gone. He's been acting weird lately."
"I know," I said. "I need a feed of human blood, but he hasn't mentioned it. Normally he's pretty fussy about making sure I feed on time."
"Are you going to feed without him?"
Evra asked. "Probably. I'll slip into one of the rooms late tonight and take some blood from a sleeping guest. I'll use a syringe." I wasn't able to close cuts with spit like full vampires could. I'd come a long way in a year. Not so long ago, I would have jumped at the chance to skip a feed. Now I was feeding because I wanted to, not because I'd been told.
"You'd better be careful,"
Evra warned me.
"If you get caught, Mr. Crepsley will have a fit."
"Caught? Me? Impossible. I'll breeze in and out like a ghost." I did, too, at about 2 in the morning. It was easy for someone with my talents. By sticking an ear to a door and listening for sounds inside, I could tell how many people were in a room and whether they were light sleepers or deep sleepers. When I found an unlocked room with a single man snoring like a bear, I let myself in and took the required amount of blood. Back in my own room, I squeezed the blood into a glass and drank. "That'll keep me going," I said as I finished. "It'll get me through tomorrow anyway, and that's the important thing."
"What's so special about tomorrow?"
Evra asked. I told him about meeting Debbie and arranging to go to the movies.
"You've got a date!"
Evra laughed with delight. "It's not a date," I snorted. "We're just going to the movies."
"Just?"
Evra grinned.
"There's no such thing as just with girls. It's a date."
"Okay," I said. "It's kind of a date. I'm not stupid. I know I can't get involved."
"Why not?"
Evra asked. "Because she's a normal girl, and I'm only half human," I said.
"That shouldn't stop you from going out together. She won't be able to tell you're a vampire, not unless you start biting her neck."
"Ha ha," I laughed dryly. "It's not that. In 5 years she'll be a grown woman, while I'll still be like this." Evra shook his head.
"Worry about the next 5 days," he advised, "not the next 5 years. You've been hanging around Mr. Crepsley too much. You're getting as gloomy as he is. There's no reason for you not to date girls."
"I guess you're right." I sighed.
"Of course I am."
I chewed my lip nervously. "Assuming it is a date," I said, "what do I do? I've never been on a date before." Evra shrugged.
"Neither have I. But I guess you just act normal. Chat with her, tell her a few jokes, treat her like a friend. Then?"
"Then?" I asked when he stopped. He puckered up his lips.
"Give her a kiss."
He laughed. I threw a pillow at him. "I'm sorry I told you," I grumbled.
"I'm only kidding. But I'll tell you what."
He turned serious.
"Don't tell Mr. Crepsley. He'd probably move us on to a new city immediately, or at least a new hotel."
"You're right," I agreed. "I'll keep quiet about Debbie when he's around. It shouldn't be hard. I barely see him. And when I do, he hardly says anything. He seems like he's in a world of his own." Although I couldn't have known it then, it was a world me and Evra would soon be part of. And Debbie, too. The next day passed slowly. My stomach was a jumble of nerves. I had to drink warm milk to calm it down. Evra didn't help matters. He kept reading the time out loud and announcing,
5 hours to go. 4 hours to go. 3.5.
Luckily, I didn't have clothes to worry about. I only had one outfit, so there was no problem choosing what to wear.